They came like gods without patience, not in silver discs or glowing beams, but with dark ships shaped like tumors cut from dead stars, wrapped in plating that devoured light. They didn't offer speeches or demands. They detonated the moon's orbital stations first, turning them into boiling clouds of molten ore and shredded bone. Humanity's first contact lasted 47 minutes. Humanity's first surrender lasted exactly 0. The aliens called themselves the Exarnach. The word meant correctors in their tongue, a species with 1 billion years of empire behind them, and the arrogance to match. They viewed Earth as a disease cell in a healthy galaxy. They came to cut us out. We made them bleed for it. The first fleet arrived over Pacific airspace. Their ships carved gashes through the atmosphere, burning the sky like a blade dragged across flesh. Cities collapsed under targeted orbital strikes. Governments dissolved. Communications shattered. A whole species reduced to static and fire in less than a week. But Earth isn't a planet. Earth is a predator. Every piece of broken tech we could scrape off the ground went into reverse engineering nightmares. Drones, walkers, rail turrets stitched from melted tanks and torn satellite guts. The survivors didn't wave flags. They picked up rifles and built weapons from alien corpses. The Exarnach saw us as an infection. They didn't realize infections mutate. The first counterstrike hit their landing ships at night. Human warpacks with plasma-harvested blades and pulse rifles cobbled from broken Zarnach arms. They took back a stretch of ruins in what used to be Mexico City. The Exarnach never expected it. A week later, they found their own biocomputers spiked into human systems, hacked by fingers that learned alien code faster than the Exarnach could rewrite it. We took their weapons, their defenses, and most importantly, their arrogance. The resistance didn't call itself Earth Defense Force. No noble names. They were just the Taken. Because Earth had been taken from them, and they would take it back, one alien skull at a time. The Exarnach fought with tactics refined over millennia. Orbital dominance. Genetic warfare. Targeted extinction protocols. The Taken fought with rage, hunger, and the savage ingenuity of a species that spent 100,000 years mastering war. Every time a Taken squad died, their gear was scavenged. Every time the Exarnach adapted, humans mutated faster. Within 6 months, we had already hacked their atmospheric stabilizers. We turned Earth's weather against them, twisting climate controls to generate ion storms that ripped Arnach ships from the sky. They wanted to correct us. We rewrote the rules instead. The Taken didn't just win battles. They infected the war itself. Zarnach ships started carrying human malware, spreading virus payloads that turned their command networks into static. Their biotanks started producing weapons with human DNA embedded in their veins. Even the sky, their tactical overwatch, became unreliable, riddled with ghost signals and false imagery fed by hacked satellites. We didn't just fight them. We made them choke on every step. The final stand happened over what used to be the North American grid. Zarnach command ships linked into a single orbital platform, trying to stabilize their collapsing foothold. The Taken hit them with everything Earth had left: orbital cannons powered by hacked Exarnach cores, AI-guided missiles fired from submarines welded together from 20 nations' navies, and ground troops wearing scavenged bio-armor, half-grown, half-built. The battle lasted 40 hours. When it ended, Earth was on fire, but the sky was ours. The Exarnach left. Not defeated. Humiliated. Because they didn't just lose a war. They lost control of reality itself. Their language was rewritten, infected by human slang and profanity. Their technology carried human backdoors. Even their history, their archives, carried the virus records corrupted with human faces, human victories. The Taken didn't rebuild Earth. They weaponized it. Every surviving Zarnach system became a Trojan horse. Every colony they had, every fleet they controlled, carried traces of Earth within its code. When the Taken launched their first off-world assault, they triggered every hidden payload, every planted virus, turning Zarnach defenses against themselves. In less than a year, humanity wasn't just fighting for Earth. They were writing new laws for the galaxy. The Xarnok tried to erase humanity from history. Humanity rewrote history to make the Arnok a footnote in their own extinction. Now, every species that hears our name knows one thing: we are not survivors. We are the infection you can't cure. We are the Taken. And now, we make the rules.